Alright, what's good guys? I just want to touch base on a topic real quick before I head off to work. Prohormones in teenagers. So, first I want to talk about the supplement shop owners that sell this. So, there's this one supplement shop in particular in our area who's like really, he's becoming like pretty well known for selling this one particular prohormone. And a lot of kids my age are going there. They want to get big quick, so what do? He's like, yeah, just take this. So, for those owners that just care about making the quick buck, and they don't even care if these teenagers get screwed up off the prohormone. Like honestly, like you guys suck. So I don't know, like, why are you doing this to teenagers? Just because you're the big guy, they listen to whatever you say, which is completely irrelevant, and you're milking them for their money basically, and you don't care if their hormones get all messed up or stuff, and they become dependent on this stuff. So those supplement shop owners are a big part to blame, and then. So now let's talk about the teenagers using them. So most of these guys, they take prohormones. Oh, well, it's just like a pill. It doesn't look so bad. You don't have to inject anything. It's better than steroids, which is completely false. So these kids, they don't know how to train properly. They haven't even been training in the gym consistently for a year. They don't know how to eat to gain weight. They probably don't know anything about nutrition, so their eating is just, oh yeah, like, I'm eating a lot, but I'm not seeing, like, any gains. It's because I'm a hard gainer. No, you're not a hard gainer. All gains are going to come hard. You're not eating enough. Yeah, well, I'm eating so much, and I go out with them to eat. They can't even finish, like, half a deli sandwich. So they're not eating enough. I eat with them, and they eat like nothing, and they say they're eating a lot, and, that's why, like, they can't make gains because they're just a hard gainer. So that's bullshit. And then there's the person B who loses fat by just going on a crash, like, under-eating diet where you just eat chicken breasts and like broccoli all day. Well, yeah, of course you're gonna lose weight. You're eating leaves and chicken all day. You're gonna be in a calorie deficit. You're under-eating. Heck yeah, you're gonna lose weight. And if you don't lose weight, then there's something wrong with you. But that's how they lose fat. They just eat salad every meal or something like that, or chicken breasts and like a couple pieces of celery every meal, and that's why they're losing weight. So they don't know how to diet properly. They don't know how to gain weight. They don't know how to eat to build muscle. And then they resort to prohormones because they're not making gains, and they want a quicker fix, and they already don't even know how to train, or they haven't been training consistently. So let's talk about what happens on a prohormone cycle. So number one, you're going to feel great. Gains are going to come really easy. Libido's going to go up, and your mood. You're going to not only feel great in the gym, but your mood is going to be like awesome. You're going to be feeling like just so positive throughout the day, and I've seen this happen. One of my friends is taking prohormone right now, and like his mood is awesome. He's like a really fun guy to be around. And again, like if you're watching this, love you, dude. I don't have anything against like you taking it. Is it the most wise thing to do? Personally, I don't think so. But again, like it's your choice. So let's see what happens off cycle. Off cycle, your natural test production is 0. Why? Because you're putting in an external source of testosterone in your body, which tells, hey, like the testes are like, hey, like we don't gotta produce any more testosterone anymore. We have an external source coming in, so natural test production, shut that down. This is off cycle. Estrogen. Estrogen is going to be through the roof. Your estrogen is going to be through the roof. Testosterone is going to be like way down there. So what's going to happen when your estrogen is through the roof and your testosterone is low? You're going to probably be able to gain fat easier. Your strength is definitely going to go down off cycle. You're going to lose weight off cycle. You're going to be probably you're definitely going to lose some muscle off cycle. Why? Because you don't have the hormone production to sustain that muscle you had on cycle. And you're probably not even eating enough because your eating habits weren't even good before the cycle. So after the cycle, you're probably not even going to be eating enough to sustain it. So your estrogen is high, your test is low, you're not eating enough to sustain the muscle you put on during the cycle, and your strength is going down in the gym because, your hormones aren't there, and which is also why you're losing muscle. So after all this stuff is going on, like, you think PCT is going to help. No, PCT isn't going to help. PCT is like a bunch of BS. Like, if anything, PCT should just use to bridge 2 cycles together, but just 1 cycle PCT, then I'll be fine, I'll keep all my gains. That's not the way it works. You're not going to keep all of your gains off cycle. Why? Because your hormone production simply isn't there, and PCT isn't going to kickstart everything back up. You're never going to feel like as good as you did on cycle. So what happens? Shoot, maybe I should do another cycle. So that 1 cycle, that turns into 2, which turns into 3, and why are you going to keep wanting to do these cycles? Because you've trained as a natural and you've trained as enhanced, and being enhanced is way better. You feel great, gains come easier, you could get leaner and bigger at the same time. And as a natural, no, gains come slow. You'll be lucky if you gain 4 pounds of muscle like in a month as a beginner. So beginners, they can gain 4 pounds of muscle in a month, but once you've been training for longer, no, those gains are going to come a lot slower, buddy. And so what happens here? You do another cycle. And I want to tell you a story about this one friend of mine. So I would see him at the gym, and I'm like, dude, this guy has like a great body. It's like just an aesthetically pleasing body. You know, he had symmetrical abs, nice full developed chest. Like his delts were capped. He was the only guy at the gym who I knew who had nice delts. Great arms. You know, just like great back. He had a really good back too, thick, wide back. And so this is what happened to him. So he did 4 Prohormone cycles. He did first Prohormone cycle, went great. Second one, fine. Third one, fine. His 4th Prohormone cycle, guess what happens? He doesn't get any gains from his 4th Prohormone cycle. There's no gains in strength, no gains in muscle. So he told me, he's like, yeah, so 4th Prohormone cycle, I didn't do a PCT because I didn't see any gains off of it. Everything was normal. Nothing really went up. So he doesn't do PCT. And I remember when this was all unfolding, he was like, hey, like guys, like feel this stuff under my nipples, and it was like a lump under his nipples. What is it? It was gyno. So he has gyno, and he's off cycle, and he's like freaking out about it. And when you have gyno, like that's the least manly thing there is. You're gonna be walking around with some girl nipples that are poking out through your shirt, and they're gonna be itchy. They're gonna be sensitive. You know, like your shirt rubbing against your nipples is gonna hurt you, and all for what? All for gains that over 4 weeks go away even quicker? Like, no, it's not worth it, guys, especially if you don't even have your training or eating in check. So what happens? So this was 2 years ago. This happened to my friend. You know, he gets gyno, and I see him last October, and guess what? This guy is smaller than the average beginner. You look at him, he looks like he has low testosterone. He reeks of low testosterone. I want to be like, dude, you're honestly probably liable, or you're probably eligible to go to the doctor and ask for a TRT, and he'll probably give it to you because your test is so low and your estrogen is probably still like all messed up. And for what? So he did 4 Prohormone cycles to not keep any muscle, to get gyno, which by the way lasts forever unless you get surgery, which is like $2 or $3 grand, and then he doesn't even lift anymore because he doesn't have the motivation or testicular fortitude to get into the gym and lift. So. And he doesn't know how to eat, you know, like he doesn't know how to like gain muscle properly, or he's not even serious. This is the thing, like he's not even serious about the whole bodybuilding thing to even take his eating seriously. So he just depended on a Prohormone to, you know, blow him up, and he can do whatever like he wanted with his diet. And for what? For literally nothing. In the end, he's stuck with gyno and no muscle and low test. That's what he's stuck with. So guys, like before you like think about jumping on Prohormones at the age of 18 or 19, just like at least know how to train properly, train consistently, know how to eat to lose fat and build muscle, and you know, like make the most of your natural potential before you decide to jump on Prohormones, because once you play the game enhanced, you're not going to want to play the game natural. And what comes with, you know, taking Prohormones and steroids, there's going to be side effects. You're going to get sides, and you can't keep all of your gains when you come off cycle. You just can't. And that's the simple truth. And just like, gosh, guys who are taking this at age 18 or 19 who've just been in the gym for 3 months it's just so ignorant. Like, what are you doing to yourself? You don't even know how to count a macro. You don't know how to lose weight or build muscle in a controlled manner. So, yeah, that's the story of my friend. He has gyno, and like I see him like every now and then, and this guy is a twig. He is nothing. He's probably like 135 pounds now, and it's honestly sad because he used to have like a really good body, but it was a body built off Prohormones. So I hope this like helps you out, guys. I know like I ranted, like that's even worse than a rant, but just like really like make do. And if you're not competing, is it really that serious to take Prohormones or steroids? Because I believe truly anybody could reach a physique naturally that is an impressive physique. Anybody could have an impressive physique, and you could build that naturally. Just know what you're doing, and you could build a great physique naturally. and just know what your body type is. Like me, I'll never look like Jeff Side. I don't have the abs symmetrical. Like my abs aren't as symmetrical as his. I don't have as wide as frame. My muscle insertions are different. Just improve on what you already have. Don't be like, I want to look like this. I'm not going to say never. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, I want to look like that. I want to look like this. No, now, if a guy is bigger than me, I'm not like, oh yeah, I want to look like that. No, I want to look and maximize what I have. That's how I want to look. I want to look like me and just build on what I already have. I'm never going to look like Ziz or Jeff Side. Like, people have to get that. You're never going to look like some of these guys or some of these, fitness models. Just improve on what you already have, guys. So, that's it for this video. I said enough. You guys get the general point I'm giving out here. Again, if you take Prohormones, steroids, that's a personal choice. But just know what you're getting into, and maybe at the age of 18 or 19, well, not maybe. It's just, if you don't have a solid foundation and you don't even know how to eat to build muscle or lose fat, then you're honestly it's a really ignorant decision you're making. But at the end of the day, it's your decision, and yeah, that's it, guys. It's really your decision. So if you want to do it and you get side effects, don't come crying to someone else like why you're getting these side effects. So like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next video.